Hey guys, it's Nick and I'm at the Federal Reserve Building in Manhattan where there is about 6 tons of gold, which is more than the gold in Fort Knox. Now, there's a bunch of guards here. I'm going to go see if I can talk to the guards and see what they know about the gold here and just about gold in general. Do they even know what the approximate price of gold is today? Let's have a look. So this building was built in 1924 and stores gold for all kinds of central banks from Europe, the ECB, the IMF, Germany, Italy, France, Greece, among others. Apparently there's no US gold held here, but still there is a total of about 6 tons of gold. So let's see if they know anything.
5.
How much gold is in this building?
I have no idea.
It's 5.
Is it more than Fort Knox or less? How much is the price of gold today? More than 2,000 or less than 2,000 an ounce? Okay. There's more gold in this building than Fort Knox. Did you know that? According to their website. All right. Have a good day, guys. Well, they're definitely tight-lipped and probably not allowed to talk to anybody, of course. So I don't expect I'm going to get any good answers from them, but I thought it was a nice, funny take on the Mark Dice videos where he offers people a bar of gold or like $100 on the street or like a silver coin or a candy bar, and they choose the candy bar. So let's see these guys. Is there a lot of gold in here?
I think so, yeah.
Is there more gold in here than in Fort Knox?
You can probably ask somebody that works down there that knows it, you know?
No idea.
There is more gold in here than Fort Knox. Did you know that?
What was that?
There's more gold in here than there is in Fort Knox. There's 6,000 tons. Fort Knox has about 4,000 tons, which is about half of what the U.S. supposedly owns.
Wow, yeah.
You know what the price of gold is, approximately?
I think it's up now, right? Is it going up?
What price would you say it is?
I couldn't tell you, you know?
Price of silver?
Couldn't tell you. I see commercials. It's always going up and down, so. You know, do you know it?
It's about $1,800 and silver is about $20.50 or something like that. So at $1,800, 6,000 tons is about $358 billion in gold right here.
What do you think's better, gold or silver to have? As
Like they say, gold is for kings, silver is for princes, and paper is for paupers.
wow.
All right, so you know, silver moves more when it does move, but gold is more steady and, you know, less volatile or whatever. So, and that's why the Federal Reserve holds gold and not silver, right?
Wow, yeah.
That ought to tell you something. And they don't hold any Bitcoin down there either.
No. Yeah. So.
It's interesting. You guys never been to the vault, have you?
Well, we patrol down there, but we don't go in the vault.
Do you know the story of the supposed tunnel between the vault and the building next door, which was J.P. Morgan Chase?
We heard rumors about that, but we don't know anything.
Okay, they built that building in 1963. They built this building in 1924, right? Now, they claim that they had an auxiliary vault in this building. In 1963, they made that news. But they built this building like 1961, and they have vaults 87 feet below the ground here and in the J.P. Morgan Chase building. Now, they couldn't have built another big vault back then in 1960 after they already built this thing. So the theory is, and somebody said that they saw a tunnel, that there's a tunnel between the vault here and the vault 80 feet down in the Chase Manhattan building.
Wow, yeah.
But it hasn't been like, it's never been admitted or whatever, but some people that actually went and saw the auxiliary vault said that there is a tunnel between the two.
Pretty cool, man.
And so there was a lot of conspiracies about it and stuff, but JP Morgan sold that building and got out of the gold storage building. But there's a Chinese investment company there now, so maybe they're
What building is that?
right next door, right behind you. Yeah, it used to be Chase Manhattan, JP Morgan. It used to be one Chase Manhattan Plaza. Now it's Faux Sun or whatever. Yeah, so now, so that theory's dead, but maybe another theory about, the Chinese government has a tunnel to the Federal Reserve or something like that. There's always a conspiracy or whatever. Nice talking to you guys. Take care. So those guys are really cool about it, and, we're a little knowledgeable about what's in the vault and that kind of thing. So that was pretty cool. But it was surprising that they had, they didn't really have any kind of ballpark idea of the price of gold or silver. Obviously they probably don't care because it's just a job for them, and they don't really, they're not into gold or investing in gold or something like that, so they wouldn't, necessarily care about that. I just find it interesting that, yes, the normal person on the street doesn't know much about gold, but even the people that are guarding the biggest hoard of gold in the country don't know much about it either. That's pretty funny. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Is there a lot of gold in this building?
Yeah.
How much?
I think the value is right now is like 300 billion.
How much?
300 billion.
Now you know about gold because that's exactly what it is. It's about $358 billion in gold down there. 6,190 tons, something along that line. Now let me ask you, is there more gold down there than there is in Fort Knox? There is. The U.S. owns more gold, but the gold in Fort Knox is only about half of what the U.S. owns. So they own 8 tons. There's about 4 tons in Fort Knox, and there's 6 tons down there.
Have you done the tour?
No, they don't allow it anymore, do they?
Well, not right now. In the past, it was open to the public.
I wanted to. No, I know, and I came down here because I wanted to do a video about the vault and all that stuff, but on the website they said we're not doing tours at the time or whatever.
The pandemic, it's been closed off to the public. Hopefully soon.
You think they're going to reopen it?
Yeah, soon.
Do you know the story about the secret tunnel between the gold vault here and the gold vault there?
No.
Do you know what this building is?
Well, it used to be a Chase building.
Right. It used to be Chase Manhattan Bank when they built it. David Rockefeller, right? They built it in 1961, and that was Chase Manhattan Bank. Now it's JP Morgan Chase, and they have a vault at the same level, 87 feet down below. They have a vault 350 feet by 100 feet, and the Federal Reserve, they said in 1963, they announced that they have an auxiliary vault. Now, how could they build an auxiliary vault when they built this in 1924 and drilled 87 feet down? You can't just add another vault 87 feet down. So they announced that at the same time this was built. So some people have said they've seen the tunnel, but the vault here and the vault here are exactly the same level, 87 feet below the ground. And some people said that is the auxiliary vault that the Fed talks about on their website. That is just a tunnel between JP Morgan and here. Because who owns the Fed? Yeah. You know who owns the Fed? JP Morgan, Citibank, other banks. It's a private organization. It's not a government organization, and it's owned by the banks. So JP Morgan was a part owner of the Fed. So whenever he felt like, he would just say, hey, go push some gold from the Fed to my vault. No, I'm just kidding. That's alleged. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about that, though, because of that. It's at the same level. There's a tunnel. They're lending out gold, and Germany wanted to repatriate their gold in 2013, and the Fed told them that it would take like multiple years to do it. And the Germans are like, why is it gonna take so long? Do you even have the gold down there? Because they have 1,500 tons and they wanted to take 300 tons, and the Fed said, it's gonna take like 5 years to do it. And that started a whole bunch of conspiracies and stuff about, does the Fed even have that gold down there? Did they lend it out? Did they sell it? Are we bankrupt? And that kind of thing.
Right.
Do you know what the price of gold is today, approximately? Silver?
It's like 1,900 an ounce.
You're close, 1,800. you know, ballpark. And silver? What's better, silver or gold?
I would say gold.
Why? Because that's what the Federal Reserve holds, right? And do they hold any Bitcoin down there?
I've never been there. I don't know about you, but I've never been in there.
You never been
I've
in
seen
it?
it. I've looked at the vault. I've never
Yeah,
been in it.
same. I never been.
Have you been like at the entrance where that door? The way they describe the door, I don't really understand it. They say it's a cylinder that comes down and blocks
like
the
it
thing.
kind of goes on when it's closed up. It kind of goes underneath the ground. And comes back
Oh, it's like a cylinder that goes down and then up.
Yeah, something. I mean, from reading it, my understanding that's how it works.
Okay.
And then you can only.
Because I was trying to read it and I couldn't
You
understand,
can
like
only
one time
open
a day or
and close it
something.
Once
Right.
a day.
Yeah.
You seem really nonchalant.
No, I was
You should
reading up.
apply for a tour, get to
I
know
would
guy.
love to do a tour, but I tried to look on the website, and like I said, they said they're not having it. Yeah, and supposedly none of the gold in here is the U.S. gold.
No,
It's
a
all
lot
other
of it is
countries.
foreign-owned, yeah.
And IMF, Germany, Switzerland, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, good talking to you guys. I appreciate it.
What
Take
is
care.
this for, YouTube?
Yeah,
TikTok?
definitely. YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah. Financially aware, you can check it out. Take care, guys. So there you have it. The guard there did know about the value of the gold in this building. So I was very surprised about that he knew the value, but he didn't know ballpark what an ounce of gold was. But the other guy, he did have a very good ballpark figure of an ounce of gold, the price. So pretty interesting talk with these guys here guarding the Federal Reserve. Hope you like this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.